What's up, guys? Welcome to Hero Bass, the place where we talk about bass gear, and music related topics. My name is Norb, here with Mr. Lewis, Bubby Lewis.
Yes, sir.
What's up, guys? Hope you're doing awesomely well. What's up, man? What brings you to Tampa, first of all?
Man, I had a clinic at Replay Guitar Exchange, so it's in and out, man. Quick trip. I wish I could have had a little bit more time to eat.
Yes, eat
around this mug, check out some of the different local food, man. You know, find me a little hood shack or something.
Yes, sir. Have you tried Puerto Rican food?
Oh, a million times.
Cool.
Oh my goodness.
I was raised in Puerto Rico, so
yeah,
that's a staple. Yes.
Bro. Oh, I mean, it's probably not the same as in Puerto Rico, but
oh yes, in Puerto Rico, it's a whole different thing.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's like Korean barbecue in South Korea. You eat it in Korea, it's gonna change your life. It's good everywhere.
It's good everywhere.
Definitely a different beast.
So, brother, I like to give my viewers a little bit like how did we get here type of thing. So, how did you start with music?
Church.
Okay.
Grew up in church. My father's church in Flint, Michigan. I started playing bass. I was almost 15.
Okay.
So basically, I started playing bass when I was 15.
So is bass your first instrument ever? Or
I wanted to play drums, but I'm trash at the drums. I suck at the drums. I didn't have a drum set. I just like played after church.
Okay.
You know, or like throughout the week when I would go up there with my dad. He was the pastor, so he had to go get the mail.
Okay.
You know, I go up there and
do your thing.
sound trash on the joints, but yeah, bass is technically my first instrument.
Cool, man. Cool. So you're originally from Michigan?
Flint, Michigan.
Flint, Michigan. Okay. So music styles, we have the Motown and we have all that stuff up in the north, and we have the clean version of what pop music used to be back in the day. How that has influenced you, because Michigan is a long way from LA though.
Oh man, it's night and day. I mean, I guess being around that kind of helped me, because everywhere else you go, there's such an appreciation for Motown. Yeah. You know, you go out on the West Coast and a lot of the dopest producers, you know, they sampling a lot of the Motown stuff, you know, or a lot of the Midwest stuff. You know, the Midwest definitely has a distinct sound. Chicago, you know, Ohio, Michigan, you know, it's definitely a distinct sound. But I guess it just prepared me for the appreciation of, you know, certain aspects of groove and stuff like that, and like a lot of the music that you hear today and that you've been hearing for the past 40, 50 years, it's like they're keeping that vibe going still, I guess, you know. So I will say I'm fortunate. Obviously I'm from Flint, so I had to go to Detroit to really, you know, but yeah, you're right about LA being a long way from Flint, man.
Yes, musically, first of all, location-wise, it's how many hours?
2,000. I mean, it took. How long did it take me? I mean, I drove there in like 30 some hours. No, like 40 some hours.
That's almost 2 days.
Yeah, you can't really drive it straight there.
Yeah, no.
You can't really drive. I mean, my father did it before, but it's not recommended.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Shoot, man.
Yeah.
Music these days, Hero Dynasty is out.
Yep. Hero Dynasty.
I've been listening to it nonstop and Spotify, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Incredible stuff.
Thank you.
There was one song I heard, Mother Dear.
Oh,
Dear Mother. Wait. I'm dyslexic.
My dear. No, I'm dyslexic too. Me too. Yeah.
Welcome to the club, man.
Yeah, I'll see some. I have to constantly look at it.
Yeah.
Too. Yeah.
So was that like? It has a really different vibe from a lot of the other songs.
Man, that was produced by Shankar Tucker, man, a phenomenal composer, producer, beat maker, the whole nine, and a crazy clarinet player. He's the guy that played clarinet that was shredding on that mug.
Is he the same that played, in Kaboo, was it?
So it's an Indian artist I work with, India Vox.
Okay.
That's actually his girlfriend. She's amazing too. She was on
that horn section on that. Bro. Yeah, I think it's track number 6, something like that. 6, 7, around that.
Oh, you're talking about Naboo, not
Kaboo.
Yeah, with Joe. That's Joseph.
That horn section. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dude, it was like a kick, but a good type of kick.
That's like my paying homage to Star Wars.
Yes,
Planet Naboo.
Yeah, I was thinking about that when I'm hearing
where Jar Jar Binks is from. Yeah. Jar Jar Binks is dope. I'm gonna just throw that out there, even though.
Okay, so wait. Since people, we're here already, favorite Star Wars film.
I mean, I like them all, but A New Hope is what brought everybody into the world of, like, that's what made everybody say, wow, this is really dope.
Okay.
A New Hope. So the first one, episode 4.
Okay.
I like them all, man. I mean, I even like episode 1 and 2. Like I said, people hate Jar Jar Binks. I love Jar Jar Binks. I absolutely love episode 1. I love episode 2. I love 3.
3 probably the final battle.
Oh, with Obi-Wan?
Yeah, and the music.
If we're spoiling it by now, it's like you're 20 years later.
Yes, very late.
The fight between Obi-Wan and Anakin was...
It's still top-notch to me.
It's great, man. Even, you know what else I like? I like in the second one, Count Dooku and Yoda.
Oh, yes.
That was good.
Yes, and the cave and all that stuff, yeah.
That was really good.
Cool.
Count Dooku was a beast.
Since we're in the same vein of nerdiness, favorite comic book hero?
The Hulk, Sentry.
Ooh, Sentry.
Martian Manhunter, if I'm going over to DC. Green Lantern, DC as well.
Okay. Oh, so you're more of a DC fan.
Oh, no, I'm both.
No, both? Okay.
I'm actually more of probably Marvel.
Okay.
Like,
I asked the question because I don't know if you noticed that trend from the people who were watching the Batman animated series. The people from that kind of age, they're more of a DC grounded, faithful, if you want to call it.
I mean, for me, you know, I was really big into both Marvel and DC back then. And I understood back then, even though I was younger, I understood the difference. Like, you know, it's not really a situation where I could say one is better. It's just different stories.
Yeah.
Like Marvel, I feel like I cling more to Marvel because I just fell in love with like the imagination.
Yeah.
That the creator, Stan Lee, rest in peace, had for some of the characters like the Beyonder.
Yeah.
You know, like, and the Beyonders, they're even different. They're the aliens that are really powerful. But I love people like the Beyonder. He has no weakness, basically. You know, Sentry, same thing. If he falls into the void, he has no weakness. I like how Stan Lee really started incorporating that stuff, you know, and then like the one above all is basically God of the Marvel universe, and we rarely see him. We see him like once every 10 years or something in the comic book. I think the last one he was in the Spider-Man one, but he was disguised as an old man.
Yeah, he does. He tends to do a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, but dude, DC. Dark Horse, Marvel.
Dark Horse.
I like them all, bro. Honestly, I love so many characters from all.
We already seen with your latest album that everything you've done career-wise has influenced this one album. But is there one thing that you went like? Because here in the clinic, you were talking to us about it. What was the one turning point for this album, for Hero Dynasty?
It was like I said, just believing that I could do it myself. And when I finally got to the point where I realized I could do whatever I wanted for my own music and be who I want to be. You know, like when I put it into perspective, like I could play these songs on stage for people, and these are songs I really like that I made. That's when it kind of gave me that extra push, you know, to just write the stuff how I did, you know. And the album goes all over the place. Listening to the first song, Game of Life, it's a million chord changes, but it's video game. You would think maybe that's going to be the tone for the rest of the album, but then you go to Hero. The song Hero is 3 chords, and then Dream is like this neo soul type, and then the Boo, like it's it's just different, but it's everything that I like.
I call it Groovalicious.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Yeah, Groovalicious.
It's a lot of pocket. A lot of pocket. Some songs got a lot of chords and stuff, but other than that, it's just me.
Cool. So one question I throw out to Jamie Lewis, Patrick Connor, a bunch of YouTubers and whatnot: P or J Bates? If you have to pick one, or pick one.
If Mike Tobias is making it, I don't care.
Okay.
Like, if Mike make it, I don't care if it's a boo boo bass. I don't care what it is. If he builds that joint, I'm gonna play it.
Cool.
Literally, him or Dan, if they make that junk, I don't care what it is.
Cool. Any pedal that you use that you always go to that for like inspiration or writing or whatever it might be?
GT1B.
Okay.
The GT10B and now the GT1000 since it came out, and the SY300.
Okay.
Those are all Boss pedals. If I'm ever feeling like some MIDI stuff, the VB99 is a rolling pedal. Anything I use all rolling Boss.
Okay.
Like so, anything they come out with, again, if they come out with a boo pedal,
yeah, let's go and try.
Let's try the boo pedal.
So, with that being said, one advice you will give to everybody and anybody who's starting with music, or somebody like me who was just inspired by your words when you were early on the clinic, like one advice that we give everybody.
Don't be afraid to be who you are. Don't be afraid to dress how you dress. Don't be afraid of where you come from. Don't be ashamed of where you come from. There's room for everybody. And you don't have to be like anybody else to be successful. The most innovative and successful people are different.
Yep. Amen to that.
They have always been different. And even though a lot of people that are successful today, there are so many people trying to emulate those people. You have to remember they were different. That's the reason why they're successful, though. So you can be you and be successful. And yeah, just, I know it's cliche, but believe in yourself, and the more you believe in what you're trying to do, the less you'll have to say about anybody else.
Amen to that.
You won't find yourself talking about other musicians and trying to find flaws in this person or that person. When you focus on you and what you're trying to do and what your mission is, you'll really only have nice things to say about people.
Yeah.
Even if they, just for lack of spending time on their explanation, let's just say they get up there and they're just jacking up all over the place on their instrument. It won't even matter. You'll speak good things to them to encourage them. It's because you see the bigger picture. Like, you just see that there's more to life than having something bad to say. You know. So yeah, focus on what you're trying to do and what your mission is, what your path is, and just go for it.
Yes, sir. So now we can skip church for tomorrow. Preaching has been done. So yeah, I'm just kidding.
Go to church.
Go to church.
Go to church in the morning.
One last question, brother. What is groove for you?
What is groove for me?
What is groove? I ask everybody this question.
Groove for me is, you know what it is? There's a time and a place. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. When it's time to groove, groove. When it's time to solo, solo.
Okay.
Solo how you feel. When it's time to groove, pay attention to the essence. What is the essence of the groove? What are the nuances that's going to make this groove feel good and sound good? Those are the things that come to mind when I think about groove. For example, I can play a million notes. I can play a million chords, but maybe that shouldn't happen in this particular groove.
Yeah.
Maybe right now it's just time to groove.
Yeah.
There's other times, though, this groove could use a little color. And when you're in tune with the situation and the time and the vibe, read the room. When you're in tune with that, it'll feed you, and it'll tell you. It's like the Force. It's going to tell you what to do.
Yes, sir. I am one with the Force, and the Force is one with me.
Yes, exactly. So when you're one with the Force of the groove and of just music, period, you'll know when it's time to throw a lick in there and when it's time to just hold back.
Yes, sir. So
groove to me is just time and a place. It's a time and a place for licks. It's a time and a place for groove. All my music, especially that first song, the Game of Life song, it's a lot of stuff going on. So, solo.
Yeah.
Solo on that song, because it calls for it. A lot of notes and a lot of chord changes.
Cool, man. So that'll be all for today, brother. Thank you so much for your time.
Appreciate it.
See you at NAM.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll be there.
I'll see you at NAM. I'll be walking around with a bag of pork rinds and cheese.
Yes.
Like usual.
I'll hand you over some of my comic books just so we can, exchange.
And
we'll sit down again at the NAM show and try to have a conversation.
We will.
If I ever make it there again.
Oh, you'll be back.
Yeah.
You'll be back, and you'll be exhausted like all the exhausted.
So I quickly want to thank the people at Replay. Links in the description below for all their stuff. Thank you again, brother.
Replay is awesome, man.
Yes, it is awesome. And see you guys in the next one.